Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a Magic Review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Magic Review for the latest and the greatest. This is your #1 YouTube Magic Review channel. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit like, sub, and follow. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Because we're heading into the holidays. I have big plans to give you lots of magic, lots of free magic. And so if you'd like that free magic, if you'd like to win these contests, I'm just saying, your chances are better if you hit like, sub, and follow, because then you'll be notified if you're a winner. Half the people who watch these videos don't subscribe. It's true. If it says 500 views down there, that means 250 are subscribed, and the other 250, they haven't pushed the button yet. Push the button. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing, and it'll help you out. Today, we're looking at Cube Mix, specifically Cube Mix cards from Rizki, Nanda, and Alakazam. You're going to get a fun, action-packed 2-hour tutorial from Craig Petty. And let me just say, right off the top of this, the tutorial did not need to be 2 hours. It didn't. Rizki Nanda probably came up with the initial trick and called it a day. And if he had marketed it that way, you would have received the cards and the initial trick for $34 and you'd probably be fine, right? You'd probably think, I got my money's worth. And then somebody like me would come out and review it and we'd say, oh, it's a one-hit wonder, right? It's a one-hit wonder. I've said one-hit wonder so often, now I'm rethinking it. I really am, because I think if you sat down with any prop and approached it with the same level of genius that Craig Petty has, if you sat down and you could just see props the way he does, there's probably no such thing as a one-hit wonder. There probably isn't. There's always another way. There's always another approach. And that's what I think we all love about Craig Petty, is he's able to take those props and find more, right? And that's exactly what he does in these 2 hours. But going back, what are the Cube Mix cards? The Cube Mix cards are plastic, transparent pictures of one side of a cube. Comes in a box, looks like this. That's pretty much what the cards look like also. They're just that one side of a mixed up cube. It's all gonna come in an envelope that you can carry around with you. And it's not meant to look like a magic trick, it's made to look like, you know, a novelty thing. The official Cube Mix cards, thousands of permutations with just a handful of cards, right? Ages 8 and up. And then inside you get the cards. So they look just like that. Now, some of the windows are transparent and some aren't. So you can see how when you lay the cards together, the colors of each card changes, right? You can see how that looks one way, but if I lay it over the top of the other colors, right, the permutation changes. So it looks like that, but if I lay it over the top of that, it's different. And the spectators could go through these cards and see that every single one of these cards is different. After showing the cards to your spectator and telling them a little bit about what the cards are, you'll simply go through the cards one at a time, and then they'll say stop whenever they like. When they say stop, you will absolutely stop on that card. You will not go one more or one less. You will stop on the card they say. Then you will show them some of its transparency, right, maybe, and put it right back where it was. Have all the colors line up, and then you'll go over to something on the table. Could be the packaging itself, could be a business card, could be a shoveled up Rubik's Cube. You could reveal it any which way you'd want. You're gonna turn that over, and your prediction will match the card that they landed on. In other words, however those colors are arranged in that 3x3 grid, you will have a prediction that absolutely matches. No sleight of hand, no skill, no memorization, no equivoque, and no need to know how to do a Rubik's Cube. I'm serious. All right, so is it what I thought? Not exactly. I did not fully grasp what it was. At first, when I saw the trick, it reminded me of a trick deck. It reminded me of a trick deck, a five-way out trick deck, okay? A very popular five-way out trick deck, because the force is the same. And in a way, it kind of is that deck, but it isn't. So that's actually kind of cool. There's a couple of trick decks I would say this is very similar to, right? And I think any card magician would instantly recognize it, okay? It's not long and short, if that's what you're thinking. It's not rough and smooth. It's nothing like that. All the cards are examinable all by themselves. But the force works the same way, okay? There is a force, but at the same time, there's no two cards that look the same. Isn't that weird? That's what makes it cool. When you say every card is different, they are. Every card is different. And yet, you will be able to force the card whenever they say stop. So, genius. As far as the video goes, like I said, it's 2 hours long. You'll get several live Craig Petty performances at the very beginning. There's an intro and an unboxing. There's a little bit of setup. You're going to have to remove some plastic film off of every single card. They'll cover the basic secret, and then Craig's going to walk you through some false shuffles of a Rubik's Cube. So in other words, let's say you've got the Rubik's Cube ready to go in its reveal state. He'll show you how to do a false shuffle so you can get it right back. Then he'll cover that basic routine. He does a cube match where the cards match a real cube, and then he'll do an advanced cube routine, which is a little longer. He has one called Cube Mix 52. He has one called Whiteout, which uses blank cards. He does another one called Psychic Coloring, which is you drawing with colored markers on the back of a business card, and then there's some final thoughts. Pocket space, as long as you use the cards themselves and the envelope they come in, you don't need anything else. If you want to just use the envelope as your prediction, albeit it looks printed, so it looks like there couldn't have been any other choice but that because it's printed on the back. If you want to use something else, you can, right? Like if you wanted to use a real Rubik's Cube, probably work out better, be more impactful, but that would mean carrying the Rubik's Cube around with you. You could also take a picture of a Rubik's Cube. You could do it that way and just carry it in your pocket, right? So yeah, if you didn't want to carry the cube. But angles-wise and inspectability-wise, everything's decent. A+, no angles, everything can be inspected. It's great. And if the cards fell out of order, you can put them right back in order with nothing to memorize. Okay, so that's great too. And like I said, with sleights and difficulty level, there's really none. None. Easy, 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 easy. Okay, so yeah, positives. Strong trick, lots of great ideas. Gives the illusion that you're doing a cube magic trick, even though you don't have to have any knowledge of cube magic at all. You could learn the false shuffles that Craig teaches, or you could just come at the very beginning with a cube in a bag, or just a cube turned the other way and say, hey, you know what, I made a prediction before this all started, and it's on this mixed up cube, you know, my kid did it, or whatever like that. You don't have to do a false shuffle if you don't want to. You don't have to, right? Negatives, there's nothing. It's a great trick. Great trick. Rizki Nanda was great. Craig Petty was great. Alakazam is great. It's $34, and they're plastic cards, which means you can spill water on them. They're going to last you forever. Just dust them off, put them right back. It's a great little piece. So, Cube Mix cards, Alakazam, Rizki Nanda. Big huge thanks to Alakazam for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, if you've been enjoying the content here on this channel, I've got something seriously exciting for you. For just $2 a month, that's right, less than a cup of coffee, you can become an official channel member and unlock a treasure trove of exclusive content. As a member, you'll get instant access to over 700 members-only videos. That's right, hundreds of hours of deep dives, behind-the-scene moments, bonus content, and more that you won't find anywhere else. It could be an extra magic review. It could be opening a box and showing you exactly what the gimmick looks like. It could be showing you the markings on a marked deck. There are head-to-head battles where I pit two similar tricks together. I'm going to show you my EDC, share my pattern for certain tricks, and I even have magic tutorials. Plus, it gets even better because I drop 2 brand new exclusive videos every single week just for members. That means the content never stops, and neither does the value that you're getting for just $2 a month. It's a simple way to support the channel and return to get more of the content that you already love and appreciate. So go ahead, hit that join button down below, and I'll see you on the inside.